All right, good evening once again. You're all welcome to Digitech Zeal. This is a special kids through teenagers coding bootcamp 2026. We have been on mastering HTML tags, and we define tags as the building blocks needed to create your website contents. In yesterday's section, we looked at some tags such as image tag for adding images to our website. We also looked at video tag for adding video to our websites. And at the end of that section, I gave us an assignment to publish. I think the assignment is still on the screen. We are asked to add 5 pictures to your website. We are also asked to add 2 videos to your website. Understand somebody was having issue doing her own. So she have joined. Probably she's having, I don't know if she's here now. Okay, wherever you are here now. So I will start by looking at the challenge she's having. Let's see how we can resolve it, or let me hear from her if she has been able to resolve that or not. Forever, have you been able to sort out the video?
No, sir.
I suggested you use another video. Did you try using another video?
Yes.
And it did not still work, right? Now,
No.
what you are going to do now, I will allow you to share your screen, and I want others that probably have not done their own, or you are doing it but it's not working, to pay attention to how we are going to um, resolve it together. So go ahead and share your screen. River, let's look at the challenge there. Is whenever we are resolving someone issue, it is expected that everybody should pay attention because you might learn something from it. So let's look at the video tag. What is the error there? Now, can you delete the entire tag? Let's take it together. Delete the entire tag. Now we have the 2 video there. You have the AI video MP4. You have the AI video 2 MP4. It looks they are the same video. Are they not the same video like this? Are you sure they are not the same video? Okay, now can you go to the next line, activate the video tag? Go to the next line and activate the video tag. All this information that you have written here, which tag are you using to write them? All this explanation, which tag are you using to write them? Please, can you delete all this information from here? I don't think they are in any tag. Please, kindly do that fast so that we can proceed.
Sorry, so what did you say?
All this information that you have here, can you clear them up? We don't need them. Let's just, because they are not in any tag. You just simply type them outside tag. Next time you publish them with p tag. Okay, you'll have probably left it. No. Or yeah, press enter from there. Or yeah, I activate the video tag. Let's look at it. Video tag. Video tag. Okay, now // go to your image folder and then pick the video. Pick one of them. So now the next thing is just come outside the quotation there, that quotation. After the quotation, just step out. Step out from it. No, outside the quotation. I didn't say you should go to the, after the quote there, just step out. After the MP4, outside the quote there, just come outside there. Space. Now type controls. Type controls. Here, pick it, the third option. Now let's go to the front end and see if it's going to work or not. Oh yeah, kindly do that fast.
Sorry, sir, please repeat yourself.
Can you preview it? Preview your code. Let's see the front end. Preview the code. Let's see the front end. Right click and select open with live saver. That is what I'm asking you to do. Just wait. I think you have done that. Just hold. I hope it has not opened at the back. Check. Has it opened over there? Probably we are not seeing it. Please confirm if it has opened over there. Okay, this is the video. Now, can you scroll down, scroll down, scroll down? Let's see whether you see the play button. Can you scroll down? Is this the end? Want to see the bottom part of this video? Keep going down. Let's see the end. I want to see where it stopped. Is this where it stopped?
Yes, sir.
I think it will be the video format. What type of video is it? Can you go and play the video for us? Let's see the video on its own. As in without, as if you want to play it on your. Okay, it is here now. Look at it. It has shown here. Look at this. Look at the icon here. Yeah, click. It's playing now. It's working, right? So it's working. So I don't know what you. So you can stop sharing now. Let's go back to the class. Okay, I think it was only one person. I told us yesterday that when you are done with your own, it's not the code I want to see, the front end, the person that submitted the assignment. You posted your code. It's not the code I want to see. I want to see the outcome, the results on the browser. Okay, so the rest are Bliss and Brain. What happened? Have you been able to do your own? Bliss and Brain, have you been able to do your assignment?
No, sir, we're having network problem.
Network problem as well. What do you mean by network problem? Please unmute and explain to me. What do you mean by network problem? As in to do what? You don't have video on your laptop or what? Folabia and Co. I'm waiting for your response also. No, I told us.
Yesterday, we're not hearing you and we're not able to unmute.
But the video, has the video not been dropped in the group? Hello? Is the video not in the group?
It's in the group.
So what happened to it? Why don't you open it and watch it so that since you missed part of it? Have you done that before this class?
No, sir.
I have warned you guys that once you miss a class and you should be waiting for the video. Once the video comes in, you don't need anybody to tell you. You miss a class and the class was recorded. You should be happy that they've dropped the video. You go and sit down and watch that video. Understand, make your notes, do all the classwork other did before you even think of joining this next session. So after this session now, you have today assignment and that assignment. So you go and watch that video before next week Thursday. It's a long time for you to have completed the task. Please, I want to sound it as a warning to every one of you. When you miss a class, you should strive to watch the video recorded. That is the benefit of online classes like this. So you cannot actually miss a class totally, because if you are not there live, the video will be available for you to go through. That is how it is expected. That is the main advantage. That is one of the advantage of this type of training. You cannot lose everything. I hope I made myself clear. I would not want to hear anybody that have network issue, you could not follow the class through. You settle for the video. I was asking Emmanuel and Ajedegba, what happened to your assignment? And we had to hear from Afolabi as well. I think only one person submitted.
Yesterday, I was not able to join.
Okay, you were not in the class yesterday?
Yes.
And you are not in the group?
No.
You are not in the group. What do you mean by you are not in the group? How did you got the link that I used to join this class?
Okay.
Okay. My brother, good afternoon. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, it was the mother. It's like you added the mother, and the mother is not even around. So I have to call him immediately I return from work this evening to call for the link. So she was the one that sent this link now to us. I were able to join.
Wow.
And sorry about that. Maybe when she returns, we need to get the contact so that we can add it to his phone and also mine.
Okay, what you do is that let me quickly give you the contact so you chat me up on WhatsApp. Let me add you also. So anybody that get it first, because
Okay.
you will be missing classes.
Okay.
Can I call the number now?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 070.
Okay.
69
69
66
66
5919
5919.
Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Prosper. So you can chat me up.
Okay.
Just indicate that you are the father of from this class so that I will know.
All right.
All right. Afolabi, what happened to you?
I'm not using a laptop, so I'm using my phone, and then these steps and procedures are different from using a laptop. So I'm still actually trying to figure it out.
You have the picture in your phone already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think what I will do before the next class, I will do another video for those of you that are using phone on how to handle some of the things we have done.
All right.
Okay. So, however, I should be making your notes so that when you eventually get a laptop or a bigger phone. So once I send you the video, you should be able to do it. Phone can as well do it. Maybe the way you are going to reference the picture from where the picture is will be an issue. So I'll try and sort that out. Okay, so thank you very much to those that attempted the assignment. So please, we take our assignment very serious on this platform, because that is the only way we can measure your progress. Do not forget that after this training, each and every one of you will be issued certificates of participation. So if you are not participating, as if you are not doing assignment, then it is possible that we may not give you certificates. So it's better you are doing whatever others are doing, so that you will not graduate without the certificate. Just imagine when you get to the age of looking for a job, maybe the next 10 years or thereabout, and you bring out a certificate that you learned this thing 10 years ago, company will rush you over others. All right, so let's take whatever we are doing here very, very serious. Okay, so you can see the way on our own we are committed. There have not been any day you want to log in and the line is not open. We are always on time. Okay, so let's learn that habit. Okay, all right, so tonight or this evening we are moving to the next level. We are still on HTML tag mastering. Mr. Emmanuel, I think I've seen the message. I will attend to it once I'm less busy. Okay, so we are still on mastering HTML tag, so we can start writing. So we are still on mastering HTML tag. And I've spoken to us the reason why we are taking quality time to understand this. Because from the look of things, I was supposed to enter CSS today, but I just discovered that I still have one of the main tag left. So once I cover it in this session, then by the grace of God, next week, we look at CSS. So like I told us, when we are approaching probably resumption time, maybe the week or the 2 weeks before you resume, we might increase the number of meetings from 2 times to 3 times. You know, we still have CSS and Python to learn. All right, so but those ones are not issue. This is the one that will give us the good foundation we need to easily strive with those other ones. All right, so yesterday I re-echoed it that HTML is the main language when it comes to website development or website creation. It's the main language that we use so to determine the content in our website pages. It is the language that helps us to define the structure of our website. All right, and it is used to add content. An example of content, we mentioned images, we mentioned text, we mentioned video, and then you can see that we have been able to publish some of this content. You can see that with the help of the HTML, we have been able to publish this. We have been able to publish this. So I just deleted the video and the image that we added yesterday. Okay, so now I also told us that for you to be able to add any content, being it a picture, being it a video, being it a write-up, you must look for the right tag. The right tag, because we define tags as the building blocks. All right, so there's a reason why we use that word. If you go to where they are building houses, you go to physical sites, you will notice that they are actually putting that house together by laying blocks in a certain pattern that will end up forming the shape of that building. If they are laying the block in a curved way, that is going to give us a round building. If you are laying them in a square shape, that is what will give us the square shape. So that is exactly what we are doing now. We are building the structure of the website. The website is just like that house, but it's a virtual house. All right, because all the pages inside it, they are like the different rooms inside your physical house that you are in right there. Okay, so we have learned so far our heading tags, the one for creating headings. For example, this is a heading. And I told us yesterday that the heading tags can only publish one line. They are not good for publishing multiple line text. That is why when we were publishing all this, we shifted our focus to p tag, because I told us that the p tag is for creating multi-line text. Once the content, the article you want to publish in a website exceeds one line, you don't use H1 again, or H2, or H3, or H4, 5, 6. You shift your focus to paragraph tag. And then once you want to add a picture, let me see if I still have some picture here. The moment you want to publish a picture, for example, let's say I want to publish a picture. That was one of the area that we focused on yesterday. So I'm doing this brief revision because of the person that was not in yesterday before we take off properly. So the moment you want to publish a picture in your website, as you can see right now, there's no picture here. Let's say I want to put a picture that talks about this explanation. All right, so from yesterday class, we discussed that there is a tag called image tag. Once you type img, you click on it, it will give you this. So if you watch that video, we took our time to explain this as attributes, the sroc and the auth. So when you watch that video, you get the definition we gave to each of them. But just to practicalize it so that you can be on the same page with us. Now, the picture that we want to add will have been added to this image folder. So which means that we are going to call the picture from the image folder and what? Impute it here. So that is the logic. So now, to do that, we will just simply click inside that quotation. Then you check your keyboard, you see a /. You click on a /, and that brings out the list of the file you have in your project file. Then you click on image, and then you go to the very one that you want to. These are pictures that we downloaded yesterday. If you watch that video, you will get it. Just go to Digitech Hub, that's at Digitech Hub on YouTube. You will get the video there. Now, if you go to the front end, you can see that what we have been able to publish what a picture. So these are the things we did yesterday, and I gave us an assignment to add 5 pictures. So let's say I want to add another picture. You type again img, and then you go inside the sroc quotation / again. Then you go there, you pick another one. I think the one I picked was 2. Let me pick 3. By the time I go to the front end, you see that what we have been able to publish 2 different pictures. So we also did for video. For video, I said you just type video, just type video in full. Then the same thing, you /, and then you go to your image. Then you must have also added the video to your image folder. In this case, I have just one video here. You click here, and then for video, after adding the video, if you go there, you see that you just have a black space, but there are no control button like play, stop. So for that, for you to have those buttons active, you come outside this. Look at where I am now. You space first, and then you type controls. Then you come and pick it here. So if I go back now, you see that now I have the control button, so I can play it. So you can see that the video is playing now. So these are the 2 tasks that we actually explained yesterday, right? Just that there are notes that I give to them that you watch in that video. But indirectly, these are the only practical that we did. All right, so I hope, Emmanuel, you are with us now. Okay, so now let's continue from mastering more tags. I think this one was the 5th one. Let's look at the ones I want to focus on in this section. So we are looking at just one tag, but it's very wide. So at the end of today, just one tag that we are going to learn, and that tag is very essential. In fact, if you don't know how to use that tag, you cannot create more than one page website. And what is the tag? This should be the 6th tag, if I'm not mistaken. 6. So this should be number 6, and it's called anchor tag. Let's write now. Everybody write. It's called anchor tag. Now, and it is represented as this. It's represented as this. It's represented as this. So you write anchor tag. So we are going to define it now. We are going to define it. What is anchor tag? Now, anchor tag, let's write an anchor tag, an anchor tag is used to connect two or more website pages. Is used to connect two or more website pages. So it's a connector. That is why we are saying anchor. For example, now it can connect one page of the website with the other one. And you know, when we started, we defined website as the collection of two or more pages. The collection of two or more pages. So which means that your home page plus the About Us page plus the service page plus the gallery page plus contact page, all of them together mathematically is equal to what? Website. So if a website is the collection of two or more pages, then it is important we learn how to link them together, how to link them. So that when somebody visits your homepage, from the homepage, he can migrate to the About Us page. From the About Us page, he or she can connect to contact page without leaving the website. It's just like your room, your house. If you enter your city room is your index page. That is like the first page that we have created. From the city room, there is a door that leads to the kitchen. That is a tag, that is anchor tag in this case now. So anything link, anything passage, anything part within your website that takes you from where you are to another place within the website or outside the website, you create it with what? The anchor tag. I hope we are following. Can somebody unmute and respond if you are following?
Yes.
Yes, I'm following.
All right. Okay, so we need to understand that. So anytime you are finding it difficult to understand what is anchor tag, just picture what I just explained now, your house and the doors. Your house and the doors that take people from one location towards another. All right, so that is exactly what we are trying to learn here. That is what we are trying to learn here. Okay, so now let's add this note, additional note for better understanding. Let's add this additional note. Just hold on, let me see. Just add this additional note. Notes, the anchor tag, the anchor tag is a link. So we should always understand that what is a link is a link. All right, which in a physical building It represents door. It represents doors that takes you from one room towards another. So let's just picture that in our mind. So with that understanding, we are going to perform the practical now. Like I said, it's just this tag that I want to cover today. Even if I finish it 40 minutes, I am going to stop there so that you can go and master this, because our next meeting, in fact, you must not miss the next class. The next class, we are going to start CSS. We are going to start looking at CSS so that we can start decorating our content. We start giving them colors. The pictures, we start, rearrange them. We start, making the website look very good, that you will not see the purpose of why you are in this class. So make sure that you don't miss that session. Okay, so now we understand the meaning of what anchor tag and what represents it. This is how you turn it on. Now, we are going to do something here now. What we are going to do here is this. What we are going to do here is that we have just one page. We have just one page, and we are talking about a tag that can connect two pages, which means the first thing is for us to learn how to create two more pages. All right, so you can be writing your step down. We want to create another page. So the task we are given is, let's look at the tags together. Just looking at, I hope you have written it, because I need to clear this to avoid some of these things that I'm experiencing here. Okay, so let's look at the first task. The first task is, make sure you are writing your step. Create two more pages. Just give me a minute. Let me see, something is pressing down. I say create two more pages, such as about.html page, HTML page, and contact.html. So we are adding these two pages. We already have the index page. So we want to add what? Additional page, so that we'll learn how to connect this index to one of them or thereabout. So the first step is for us to click on this file icon. All right, you click on this file icon, and before clicking on that file icon, if you remember one of the advice I gave to us that time, you must make sure that this arrow is the only one facing down. None of this must face down. If this one faces down and you click here, it means you are creating the file inside this, and meanwhile the file should be inside the first folder. So sorry about that, I was out before. Okay, so like I was saying, you have to be mindful of your file structure before you create another file. Yesterday I noticed I think it was a river. I noticed that your folder, I don't know, maybe it's not your class. So I noticed some of us, we created our HTML file inside one of these folder. It is wrong. Don't allow any of your HTML file to go in there. Please always avoid it. So you make sure that this is the only one facing down. You can see that I'm taking my time to explain it so that you will not have issue. Then you click outside here to be sure that you are not selecting anyone. Just click outside first. Then you now go back and click on new file. Then we name that file about. So your first step is what? Create about us file.html also. So you have just created another file, just like the way we started. They will now call out those HTML default file by typing HTML5 as usual. Then you click here. All right. So this place where you have document, you delete it and write what? About us page. About us. You put about us there. Then you can now come inside your body and say H1. You can now say what? About Digitech Zeal Hub. I hope somebody is getting it. So that when I leave the index page to about us page, I will see different information. That is how all these websites are connected. Now, I want to add a picture here. The same thing, img, then slash, go to image. I will just put one picture. Then if I want to see it, right click on it, select open with live saver. So you can see that this is what you have in your home page. This is what you have in your about us page. But what we want to learn now is that I don't have to open them separately. If somebody is here, there should be a button that you will click on and take him or her to this page. If somebody is in this page, there should also be a button that he or she can click on and then also what? Take him or her what? To this page. I hope we are following. Is anybody getting what I'm explaining?
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying.
Yeah.
Okay, a picture of what we
Yes.
good. Now the classwork says we should create another page called what? Contact.html. So the same thing. I'll come back here, click outside, make sure that none of these two folders arrows are facing down. Go back there, name it contacts.html. Then click outside. This is a new file. You also type HTML5, and then this place where you have document now, you now say what? Contact us. You put contact us. So by the time we want to create the website, you see that here all our phone number, our order, maybe our email, all of them will be here, so that when somebody visits the website, they can reach out to us. Why this one is going to highlight information about us, what we do, ourselves, some of the key services, then who we are, the breakthrough we have obtained, all of those things will be that somebody can read through and build confidence in doing business with you. So now we have how many pages? We have 3 pages. Now, the next time. All right, sorry, I was out before. Okay, so just give me a second. Let me quickly. Okay, so Simon, I think I've added it to the group. Okay, so now let's look at what we wanted to do. Now, the second task, this is the first task. We have completed the first task. The first task says we should just create 2 additional pages. So we have created the 2 pages. Now, the second task, make sure you are writing the tab because you are going to perform all of them as your assignments. The second task is connect or link about page to contact page. Make sure you are taking notes so that you know what to do, because you will repeat it as an assignment for those that will not be able to complete it in the class. So connect or link about page to what? Contact page. That's the first one. Then the third one is connect index page to about page. Connect index page to about page. So that is the second task. That's the third one. So we've sorted out the first one. So we want to look at the last two. All right, now let's take the first one, or let me just start with the first. Hope if you are done writing, let me give you a few minutes to take note of this. 1 minute, because I'm going to leave this page now, because that task says that we should connect about to contact. So we have to go to about us page. Are we done writing so that I can clear off? So I can leave this page. Okay, I believe if you are not done writing, I think once I come back. Now, let's look at the first task. And it says, sorry, the second one, connect or link about page to contact page. So I'll go to about page. That's your first step. Then after the picture, that is where I want to create the connection. So once you have gotten to the about us page, you type letter A to activate the anchor tag. You just type letter A like this and press enter. So that will bring this. Can somebody unmute and tell me what I described this yesterday? This information that came in attachment with the anchor tag. Who can tell us what did I describe it to be yesterday? Let me see if anybody can still remember.
I described as an attribute.
Good, that is an attribute, okay? And we did say that attribute provide additional information about the HTML tag. So this is what? An attribute. Now, what is this attribute? You can note it down. Let me put it in writing for you. The href, make sure you write this, please. The href equals to this is an attribute. It's an what? Attribute. Is an attribute that enable us to specify the location connecting to. The location connecting to. So which location are we connecting to? All right, remember the task says that we should connect from about us, because right now we are in about us page, right? And we want to connect from about us page to contact page. So which means the address is contact. From about, we are going to contact. So you now come inside it and put that slash the way you did it for image to pour out everything you have here. Then you now pick where you are going to. So this is where you are going to. But the users, those that are going to visit your website, must see something to click on. So you come inside this place and say what? This is a link that connects you to About Us. So you can just put, sorry, contact. So you put what? Click here to connect to About. Is it about? No, contact. To connect to contact page. So I'm just putting this so that it will be well expressed. To connect to what? To contact page. All right. So now let's go and try it out and see whether if we click this text, it will take us straight to what? To this page. Now in this page, we have not created anything. Let's go and create something so that we won't see an empty space. So let's say H2. Let's say here I'm putting what? Welcome. Make sure you always add some content so that when you get there, you see something. Welcome to contact page. You can call us with 07069665919. Can call us with this. So let's go back to where we created the link here. Now let me go to the front end. Just watch what is going to happen now. This is the link you created. All right. But unfortunately, the link, instead of it coming down here, it continues from where the picture stopped. Whenever you have that issue, just come after the picture. After the picture, just put this tag. It's called break. It's called break. Just type this. So which means that anything that comes after this element, image, should go down. Should not use the space remaining. So if I go back now, you see that what? It has come down. So let's click on it. You can see, once you can see the hand sign, it means that what? It is an anchor tag, is a link. So let's click now. Did you see it? It worked. So from where? From About Us page, we are now in what? Contact. So if you like, you can create another link here that can take you back. Let's quickly do that so that that will refresh you better. There is a place where I use a case that maybe the other page. Let me check. Okay, here. So let's say if somebody is here, we want to create another connection because somebody connected from About to Contact, but he might be stranded, not knowing how he can go to any other pages. So here, let's just say we type the letter A again. Always make sure that I use small letter. Letter A, enter. Then you will now put slash inside and then go to what? Where are we connecting to? We are connecting back to we are in contact, so we are connecting back to what? About Us. Then we will now put a description, something that they will see to click. So I can say, okay, click here to go back. All right, click here to go back. Now remember what I just told us. This one is going to go down because this is a block element. It's not an inline like image. So let's go back now. Let's go back to the page. You see that we now have a link here. So if somebody click here, it takes them to this page. Somebody click here. So you can see how, that is why when you visit website, this is how they created all those links that you normally click at the top, home, about, and the rest of them. Any question, please? Let me know if, because we'll just go and do the last one and then I'll leave us here so that you can go and understand this. So somebody will do it as a classwork before we go. But I just want to know if we are following. Is everything clear to us? I don't need to call
Yes.
him. If it's not clear to you, you are expected to unmute and talk back now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So now let's go for the second the third task. It says connect index page to about us, which means when somebody is here, he should be able to what? Have access to a link that can take him or her to what? About us. So let's quickly do that. So we are connecting from here. So we come here and create our anchor tag. Letter A, press enter. Then slash inside it, you are going to what? About. So you go to about, and then you put a description here. So you say what? Click here to jump to about page. About page. Click here to jump to about page. So let's from here now, let's check. So we are here. So after the video, you have the test here. I hope you guys can see it very well. So you have it here. Then if I click here now, you can see that. Right? So I can also come back and add a link, another link under this link that, okay, if you are here, maybe you want to go to contact page, you click here. You want to go to home page, you click here. So which means that I'll go to that contact. I make another link. I'm doing it several times so that you can understand it. So I will just put slash here. Then if somebody is in contact page, he can also go to what? Index page. So I will just say click here to go to home page. Click here to go to home page. So let's go now. Let me try it again to see the communication. So we are in the home page now. Then if I click here, it takes me to what? Contact. That is why I was trying to put title. So you can see where you are. We are in About Us. So from About Us page, where is the link that I created? You know, I added a link now to. Was it About Us? Okay, that means I added it to contact instead of About Us. So I wanted it to be, okay, let me just copy this. And also add it here. So any of the pages the users are can always go back to home page. Let's check it now. So if I refresh, okay, it's here. It's just that it's added. So what we are supposed to do, like I told us, you put break here so that you go down. So that it will appear in different line. Good. All right. So if I click here now, it takes me back to the home page. Then from the home page, somebody get to the bottom section, click here to what? About Us page. From here, if you want to go to contact, click here. You can see how, so this is just like we are in a house now, like that your house that you are in. You know, from the toilet, you can connect to the kitchen. From the kitchen, you can connect to the sitting room. From the sitting room, you know, you are within the house. So you are moving as you like from one place to another. That is the purpose of anchor tag. That is why I told us that you cannot create a website without knowing this tag. So it was when I remembered that, we have not covered anchor tag. That is when I have to suspend the CSS that I wanted to take us today. So with this, we still have some other tag, but we are going to go to CSS so that we learn how to, decorate, color all these things, make this look like a button that you will love to click on. Any questions so far? This is where we are going to stop. Then I'm going to ask us, those that are joining with laptop, to do a classwork here for me while others are watching. And then everybody must do this assignment. As a matter of fact, between now till next week, Thursday, is a long time. I wouldn't want to hear any excuse. If we are to be adult class, if I give them assignment, they did not do it. As soon as you join, I'll close the line. Because that is, I can't flog you. We are not in the same place. That is the advantage you have. If you are to be your physical class now, the teacher will flog you. But this one, I cannot flog you. So the only way I will deal with you is that if you don't do my assignment and you come in here as if you want to collect more, I will send you back to go and do the assignment. So don't let us delay ourselves. Very soon you are resuming. We need to cover up what we plan to train you before you go back to school. So don't delay us with not doing assignments. The classes are spaced enough, just twice in a week. You have no excuse. Yeah, yesterday and today is understandable that, okay, maybe you have not even taken time to. But from now till next week, Thursday, there shouldn't be any excuse. What is the assignment? The assignment is this. If you have not written it, write it now. You see, you are going to do the same thing I did. You convert this to your assignment. And what is the first task? Create 2 more pages. Second one, you connect. The third one, you connect also. That is your assignment. So if you have not written it, write it now. Everybody will submit it. So any question, please? Any question? Any question? I don't want to add another tag because it will be too. I want you to go and concentrate on this one because this anchor tag, take it from me. If you don't know it, you are not a web developer. Are we together now?
Yeah, so I have a question.
Okay.
I understand the computer version for this part, but are we still going to get the phone version for how to upload the videos in the website?
How to upload it? Yes, I said I would do a video on that and send to you. I think I've spoken to you before. Was it not you? Or maybe it was not you. I think I've addressed that before. Was it you that I was talking to that time? I know somebody complained that if I say, okay, before the next class. But the anchor tag, you should be able to do it now. It's just the
Yes,
video,
sir.
it's just the video and the audio that I'm going to, the video and the images that I'm going to focus on. Is that the only question? I hope you have all written. Let me ask you guys one after the other. Oh, River, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
What is the assignment? I don't want to hear that. I don't understand. What is the assignment? Coming to Bliss once I'm done with her. What is the assignment?
User should.
Okay, so I believe you understand. Your background is so noisy, maybe. Please, what is the assignment? Please and Brain, what is the assignment?
We should do what you did on the screen now.
What called? Mention it. Mention it. I want to know what asked you to go and do. Or mute and talk back to me. What did I do that you will want to go and do? Esther Francis, welcome. The first time. That should be Solomon, right? Esther Francis, if you can hear me, that should be Solomon.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
Have you been with us since, or you are just coming in? Hello?
Sir,
Have you been with us since we started the class today, or you are just joining?
I've been with you, sir.
Okay. So the assignment is applicable to you. Other videos are there.
Yes, sir.
Other videos are there. Go and watch them. You are in the group now. All this while you see the video, just tell your mom to go up. You see
Yes,
the
sir.
first, or you see the second one. Just follow it like that. I think this should be the 5th class or thereabout from my record here. So you go through it. Okay, so I believe we all understand the assignment. So go and so everybody should be able to create their content and link them together. All right. Do we still have any question? If there's no question, so that we can end the class now. Okay, so Let me assume there's no question. Please, do you have question?
Yes, sir. You have not answered me about that. If I click on that HTML5, it's still not showing anything.
Are you joining with your laptop? Are you joining with your laptop?
No.
So you are doing it to your laptop?
Yes, and I'm doing the Zoom with the phone.
I have already told you before that you people should join from the laptop. What is the issue? You guys have not installed the Zoom in the laptop. Or mute and talk.
I've installed it.
So what is the issue? That is what I asked you to do last time. That is the only way I can correct you. You saw the way we are correcting River. Adibin, she was not able to share her screen now. It wouldn't have been possible. So please, those of you that are doing it, if you have a laptop, I see no reason why you are not joining with the laptop. It's understandable for those people that don't have a laptop. If you have a laptop, you join with the laptop. What is the issue? Is it that the laptop battery does not last or what?
The last two.
So what is the issue? I want to know why you are not joining with the laptop. Because I know the last time I spoke to your mom, I was told that you have grabbed her laptop from her.
That's for my mother.
Eh?
It's for my mother. She carried it.
She carried the laptop.
Yes.
So tell her to call me today. Are you hearing me? Because the last time she told me that the laptop has been given to you guys. So tell her that I said that she should call me today. I want to talk to her so that she can be leaving it any of those days you guys are having. Because that is the only way I can correct you. Okay, but what you are going to do, when she comes back, when you are doing that thing that is not working, be videoing it from the beginning. Just video it and then send it to me so that we're able to know where you are not getting it and then probably respond.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. Bye for now. I think we are good to go. There's no question.